The only photography advice you will ever need. I'm kidding. That's a ridiculous title. And of course, you'll need other advice in addition to this, but I figured today is a good place to start. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today's episode is brought to you by my favorite camera bag company in the entire world. Let's call it the entire universe. Wotancraft camera bags. You can shop the affiliate link in the description box below if you want a little break from me and you want to check out camera bags. Today we're going to dive into some essential photography advice. Whether you're just starting out or looking to rekindle your passion for photography, let's start from the very beginning, the learning stage of your photography. This phase is magical. It's pure. It's where your passion blooms and your creativity takes its first steps. Remember why you fell in love with photography, because time is going to pull you in all sorts of different directions. Instagram, work, money, all these things are going to pull you around, but don't forget your center. Don't forget your core. Don't forget what drew you to photography, why you fell in love with it, and never let it go. Now, not everyone can always shoot that and only that, but don't forget it and don't let it go. And every time you get stuck or every time you get bored or frustrated, go back to where you started. All right, next, a quick boring alert, but master the fundamentals. I know it's repetitive advice, it's cliche advice, but just master light, master exposure, master composition, continue to master it, continue to learn it, continue to expand on it, but be able to shoot in manual, understand the fundamentals of photography, and that's all I'll say about that. But just master it first. Don't start with all this other stuff and then go back to that. Start there. That's why they're called the fundamentals. All right, now let's talk about personal projects. Think of these as your laboratory, if you will. This is where you can experiment, fail, learn, and most importantly, grow in your photography. Set aside time to delve into these projects because this is where real growth happens. Trust me, that's the biggest and probably only time I've made substantial growth in my photography is when I've dedicated time to personal projects. So find a project, always be finding a project, and stay with it. And yes, I do help people find projects, shoot projects in my online classes, in my mentorship program. You can check all that out if you want help with your personal projects, but don't come to me if you don't think you have to work. You're gonna have to work. But anyway, little side sell there. Go check out the link in the description box below. All right, next is goals. They're vital. You need to have goals. Write down your goals right now. This will give you direction. This will keep you motivated. Whether it's getting published in a book or a magazine or hosting an exhibition at a big gallery or your local cafe or simply being featured in an online photography community. Define what success looks like for you. Write it down and pursue it relentlessly. My next little words of wisdom. That's pretty cocky saying words of wisdom. I'm not wise. But time over talent. Everyone always talks about, oh, talent this, talent that. Throw time at it. Some people are fast learners. Some people are slow learners. I'm a slow learner. But whenever I've wanted to get good at something, I throw time at it. It's a tried and true method. So if you want to get better at something or all of your photography, just put the time in. It's as simple as that. Just a quick moment here to thank Wotancraft Bags for sponsoring this episode. I've used their bags since they started their company. I love every single bag they have. I'm particularly addicted to their Pilot Series bags. If I get out of the way here, you can see I've got a whole assortment of bags behind me. What I love about their Pilot Series bags is that they're light, they're stylish, and my favorite part about the Pilot Series bags is their modular system. You can mix and match. You can essentially make like one bag into like 5 different types of bags. And if you're like me in your photography, you're always looking for like different types of bags for different types of situations. You can buy one bag with them and it can work for like several different situations. So check out the affiliate link in the description box below. Check out their bags. I actually love them as people as well. I've met them in person, but I absolutely adore their bags. Even if I didn't like them as people, I think I'd still use their bags. But I happen to like them as well. All right, next, ask yourself why. Why did you choose to shoot this particular subject or this particular scene? Why are you using this particular lens, your 35 over your 100 or your 24-70 over your 50? Why are you standing at eye level? Why aren't you climbing up in a tree? Why are you down low? Why? Why? Ask yourself these questions and it'll open up a deeper understanding to what you're trying to do with your photography and more importantly, how to do it. Next is to consider getting help in your photography. Yeah, this one's a little self-serving, but you don't have to come to me. Sometimes we need motivation. I've got motivation for my triathlon training from a coach, and you might not be able to tell by looking at me, but it works. Like, got through my first triathlon because I got coaching. A good coach can help customize a program for you that will help you improve what you want to improve in your photography. That's what I do. I help you find a project, execute the project, and I help you work on your weaknesses in your photography through my mentorship program. But you don't have to go to me. Go to whoever you can find that you can bond with, you can gel with. Sometimes that's all people need to just get over that hurdle. That next step is a little bit of accountability, motivation, and dedication. And that's what I offer. If you're interested in that, you can check out the link in the description box below. Next, gear isn't everything. I love gear. I talk about gear. I have gear. I buy new gear. I sell old gear. I upgrade. Everyone does. But it isn't everything. It's easy to blame our tools when we're in a rut, when we're stuck. But you know better. Deep down, we all know better. It's not the gear. It's us. Focus on honing your skills and improving your photography by going out and shooting. Trying something new, not trying new gear out. Another piece of advice, this one's a little more business related, but never underestimate the power of marketing and branding. I mean, watch that whole episode I did on this guy that's charging $500,000 for like completely, I'm not being mean here, but like completely average portrait photography. Don't underestimate the power of branding and marketing yourself if you're going into photography for a living. It is so important. It's more important than I'd like it to be, sure. That's the realities of a saturated industry. It just unfortunately is. So don't underestimate how important that is if you're starting a photography business. My next little words of wisdom here is play the long game. Building a portfolio or a body of work or an engaging project that's going to get a lot of attention or it's going to be exhibited or it's worthy of making into a book. It takes time. It takes a lot of time. So build, and improve. Throw time at it, like I said earlier. And lastly, you guys, remember, start by learning from the masters that you respect, but don't just follow. Aspire to lead. Create a unique path in your own photography, one that's distinctly yours, not just a carbon copy of someone else's work. It's so easy to get trapped in that copycat world, especially as an impressionable amateur, even as a young pro. Easy to get caught in that and then never find out who you are. Learn, understand, but try to build on that and figure out who you are as a photographer and come up with your own style and photograph what you're interested in photographing. So that's it. Those are my words of wisdom. That's the only photography advice you'll ever need. No, I'm kidding. You guys know that. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys found this helpful. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to check out the Wotancraft link in the description box below. Don't forget to check out my online classes. And, oh my goodness, I can't forget, I have a few slots left for my Northern Vietnam photography workshop in December later this year. It's an incredible trip. The food, the photography, the company. It's awesome. I'm not even going to give you a hard sell. Check out the link in the description box below. Only 5 participants total. It's a very intimate learning session open to all levels, all ages, people interested in all genres of photography. Check that out in the description box below. Trust me, it's a once-in-a-lifetime trip and workshop. Bye, guys. Bye, guys? I don't normally say that. I already said don't forget to like, subscribe. I messed up my ending. Anyway, I'm going to go with it. I'm going to live with it. I'm going to be raw and authentic. Whatever.